everybody, today I'll be covering up some few things on the Unholy Death Knight. The first thing to start with is our talents. So you basically want to pick Roiling Blood if you're doing arenas, because that lets you spread your diseases. I will show you right now. So you just apply your diseases and use Blood Boil, and you see the diseases applied to other targets. Other than that, you want to use Lichborn because you can just shrink it out of fears. It's useful against priests, warlocks, and warrior fears, and it lets you heal yourself. I personally would pick anti-magic, so maybe, but it's not very useful. Our third talent will be Depth Advance. This is extremely useful in Unholy because with the Unholy Presence you have about 15% movement speed, and this stacks with your Presence's movement speed, so you basically have about 25% faster movement speed, and when you use it you run like the dog. Watch this. You run as if you're mounted, and that is pretty good. You can catch like any kite, class like Kite Seed. Our fourth talent will be Death Pack, and this is the best. Don't pick Death Cipher, it's not useful, or Conversion. Yeah, Death Pack is basically the best. And the fifth talent is very discussed. I mean, people don't really like Blood Tap, but if you're gonna go for high rating, if you're gonna go for like 2k up, you should definitely pick Blood Tap because it gives you the ability to control your runes. You can control them as like you want, because these just give you random runes, which is not very good. And for the last talent, I say Desecrated Crown, because you basically have a second trinket, which is extremely useful in arenas. Like, probably you will be playing Shadow Cleave in arenas in 3 versus 3. You can also go for Remorseless Winter, but that is not good at all. I would pick Desecrated Crown. Hello guys, welcome to the second part of our Unholy DK guide. The second part will be about the glyphs. Basically, in Cataclysm you had about 9 choices for glyphs, but in Mob, as all of you know, it is reduced to 6. So I will show you some glyphs that you need to have for sure. I mean, you just gotta have them. Glyph of Strangulate is extremely useful. You should have it. It might sound very useless, but trust me that 2 seconds can save a lot in arenas. The second one will be the Glyph of Anti-Magic Shell. This is the extremely useful glyph. You always want to pick this one, because otherwise the Anti-Magic Shell just absorbs like 100k, which is not even enough for a mage's burst probably, and in arenas this will save your life a lot. Now the third major glyph can be changed. I mean, Glyph of Death and Decay just reduces the movement speed of enemies within its radius by 50%. This might be replaced with Pestilence, Glyph of Pestilence. Basically, so when you spam Blood Boil, it increases the yard by 5 yards. So basically you have a chance to apply your diseases to further targets. So you might either pick this Glyph of Death and Decay or this Glyph of Pestilence. For the minor glyphs, there is only one glyph that you should get, and that is the Glyph of Resilient Grip. If the target is immune to Death Grip, the cooldown is reset. This is very useful, so you should get this 100%. And this one is just depending on your choice. I basically choose Glyph of Path of Frost because you can jump down from higher places without taking damage. It's useful in BGs and such. And Glyph of Deathgate, this is actually crap, but yeah, I had nothing else to use it for. So these are basically the glyphs of the Unholy Death Knight.